I'm Summer Morris CPA, ex-corporate accounting girl and health coach turned CEO of a multi-six-figure business while helping others build financial security and a better quality of life. It wasn't that long ago I lacked the confidence, the right plan, and time to focus on growing my small but mighty business. Fast forward past many failures and lessons learned, and you'll see the healthier business and lifestyle I have today. One that changes lives while giving me more freedom than I ever thought possible. I created the Mindful Mavericks podcast to share simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies to help you do the same. So if you're an entrepreneur or aspiring to start your first side hustle, this show can help you make an impact and cash flow without creating the overwhelm and burnout that makes you want to quit. You ready? Let's get started. Hey Mavericks, welcome back to the Mindful Mavericks podcast. I'm glad you're here. How are you? I'm recording this in an early afternoon. After I'm done recording, I'm going to get started on an hour bike ride on my indoor bike trainer, followed by a 2-hour treadmill run. I have a big, scary goal of a race mid-April, a 50-mile run, 52 miles to be precise. And mind you, although I've competed in some triathlons over the past couple years, there hasn't been a run longer than 13 miles. So having one that's 4 times that distance, Yeah, I have no idea what my voice will be like after all that training today. So I figured I'd sit down with you for a few minutes here and get this episode dialed in. You ready? All right, let's do it. I'm curious. Have you ever had moments where you felt lost or unsure of your direction in your business, your career, or your personal life? Like you're working in a job or providing a service or in school, majoring in some topic, and you catch yourself daydreaming about doing something completely different with your life, something better, something that feels more like you, whatever that is. But you lack the confidence in knowing what your right thing is, especially when you feel pressure from family or friends that you, quote, should be focusing on a certain career instead of something that maybe they feel isn't a real job, or thoughts about why would you throw away all the time you've invested in what you're doing now for the unknown. If you feel a bit lost, my friend, please know you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, many people find themselves questioning their career choices. A study conducted in 2021 by the Harris Poll on behalf of CNBC revealed that nearly half of the millennials surveyed between ages 33 and 40 wished they had chosen a completely different career path than they started out with. The poll analysts mentioned that millennials, who were ages 25 to 40 during the poll in 2021, made up the largest age group in the workforce, that many felt pressure to pursue 4-year degrees and the mountains of debt that come with them, without truly knowing if there was a viable career for them on the other side of graduation, and if it's really what they wanted to do with their life. The reasons for their dissatisfaction varied. Some cited a lack of passion, insufficient financial rewards, or desire for more work-life balance. And while this is just one study focused on millennials, career dissatisfaction spans across people of all generations and ages. What's wild is how dissatisfaction affects not only the individual person, but the business's outcome and bottom line as well. Business units with engaged workers have an average 23% higher profit, while employees who are not engaged cost the world, get this, $7.8 trillion in lost productivity. That's right, $7.8 trillion. After a conversation I recently had with somebody looking to change their career path, I thought I'd share with you some of the tools and techniques that I discussed with them. Hopefully they'll help you better discover your unique purpose. Then, identifying the right goal to focus on becomes so much easier. The right goal equals less time wasted, equals more time for you and what brings you joy. I remember when I was struggling to find my unique purpose. I was good at accounting. I went through all the education and training and licensing, but part of my career life still felt like it was missing something. In my 20s, I was deeply passionate about nutrition and exercise and understanding emotional eating. Eating for reasons other than hunger was my personal way of dealing with stress and feelings of low self-worth. So when I began to split my work time between accounting opportunities and studying those health-related trainings like health coaching and life coaching, the stuff I was really passionate about, I felt both an internal conflict and comments from others that said, you can't be both an accountant and a health coach. You have to choose one. Or, coaching, that's not a real job. Even though I felt the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. That if I can better manage my internal stress, say during a busy tax season, then I could show up better and be more focused and ready to serve my accounting clients. I wanted to do both, but societal pressures left me to feel like I had to choose one. That's when I presented my situation, my internal conflict, to a life coach who asked me a question that etched my mind and became a note on my computer monitor for a long, long time. They asked me, why would you ever hide a part of you? Why would you ever hide a part of you? I didn't want to, and you don't have to either. I'll explain more about this after this brief commercial break. Are you an entrepreneur working nonstop in survival mode, trying to figure out how to increase sales and make more money? Is your unpredictable cash flow stressing you out? Do you avoid looking at your bills or bank balances because you feel overwhelmed by your money situation? Are you unsure how much to pay yourself, so you avoid doing it all together and instead use your business bank accounts for personal purchases? Well, imagine instead if you can look at your bank account balance with greater confidence. Pay yourself regularly every single month. What if you had a system in place, an easy system, for every dollar that came in? Some for you, some for expenses, and some set aside for the tax bill. Imagine if paying taxes was more of an inconvenience than a where am I going to find the money panic. And what if you had a proven method for eliminating debt? You can learn the simple steps to building your profit and cash flow roadmap in my group coaching program. It's called Steady Profits and Consistent Cash Flow. It's a one-day live interactive workshop in Zoom with 2 separate 2-hour sessions for a total of 4 hours. It's recorded for later viewing, so if you're not able to attend live or just want to rewatch it, I like to say it's better than Netflix. The next one's March 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. You can learn more at summermorris.com/profits. That's summermorris.com/PROFITS. I'll see you inside. Welcome back. Many people struggle with finding their purpose and deeply understanding their why for doing what they do. But it's so crucial for personal and professional growth and overall satisfaction in life. Think of purpose as your guiding light, your compass or North Star. It's why you do what you do. It gives your life meaning and helps you make decisions that align with your values and goals. Once it's known, having increased motivation, resilience to overcome challenges, and having clarity in your decision-making becomes so much easier. So how can you uncover your purpose in 45 minutes or less? One effective exercise is to ask yourself a series of questions that dig deep into your values, passions, and strengths. You ready? All right, well, as a bonus, I created a free Know Your Purpose resource that goes hand in hand with this episode. You can download it at summermorris.com/2. That's summermorris.com/ and the number 2. So if you're driving or cooking or running, just know the resource is there to guide you when you're ready to grab it. By doing this exercise honestly and authentically, you can start to uncover your purpose and find clarity in your path forward. Now here's the tricky part. I want you to let your thoughts and your words flow. Just let them flow without the desire to judge your answers, without editing anything. Resist the urge to hesitate. Just write. Here's my tip for free flow journaling. I write and shred. I grab a piece of paper and journal my private thoughts down that I don't want to share with anybody or have anybody accidentally discover. When I'm done writing, I shred it. It's off my chest and in the shredder, and it feels great. You can do that too with this exercise if it helps you unleash your thoughts even more. Writing it down is so beneficial because it slows the pace of your thoughts down. the tornado or whirling of the thoughts settle so that clarity can be realized. To write clearly, you must think clearly. Journaling helps with this. All right, so if you're not driving and you don't have the downloadable handout, grab a pen and a piece of paper. Draw a line down the middle of the paper. Set a timer for 5 minutes. And when you hit start, in the left-hand column, list out all the things you enjoy doing. Be as specific as possible. What do you enjoy reading about, listening to, learning about, watching? What do you like to spend your time on? What job or volunteer role would you take on if money wasn't an issue? What comes easily to you? What are your unique strengths or talents? What activities make you lose track of time and fill you with joy? When the timer's gone off, set it again for another 5 minutes. And after you hit start, in the right-hand column, list all the things you're good at. Be specific here too. Activities that come easily to you. Thinking activities, maybe puzzles, activities with humans or dogs or plants. Maybe it's things you like to organize, like closets or birthday parties. What topics do people tend to ask you for advice on or help with or compliment you on? When you're finished, draw a line to link and connect the items in the left column that line up with something on the right column. What are the matches? Did you find any matches that resonate with you? Is there a common theme that keeps showing itself to you? If so, journal about it or simply write, I enjoy doing and am good at blank. And there's the first part of knowing your purpose. To dive deeper into this process is to complete the following sentence. I help this group get this result or desired outcome with this product or service so that this happens. To help you complete this sentence that turns your purpose into a personal mission statement, download the free bonus handout for this episode at summermorris.com/2. I promise you, the visual handout will make the next few steps even easier. But of course, you don't have to. But I just want to let you know, it's a little easier with the handout. Okay, part 2 of the exercise is just to write out what values are most important to you. Your values are the beliefs and principles you believe are important in the way that you live and work. Let this section of your writing just free flow too. Again, the second part is just to write out what values are most important to you. Part 3 of the exercise is that knowing your purpose deeper is by creating your 4-piece mission statement. This is where you're going to fill in the blanks of the sentence I was saying a few moments ago. I help this group get this result or desired outcome with this product or service, so this happens. For example, one that I utilized a while back, I help business owners get improved profitability and more predictable cash flow with money coaching and QuickBooks Online accounting so that they can reduce their money stress, focus on the clients they serve, and feel better. So let's start by identifying the 4 pieces, and then we'll put your 4 pieces together. The first piece, what is the action you discovered in the first purpose exercise today that both you enjoy doing and do well? Is it teaching, singing, writing, organizing, negotiating, defending? Second piece, what is the specific group of population you want to serve? Is it people, plants, pets? And here you want to be as specific as you can. So maybe it's not just pets. Maybe it's horses or dogs or, cats that live in apartments. The third piece, what are the specific skills or abilities or personality traits you're going to use to serve the population segment you identified? And the last piece is, what is the goal or desired outcome you hope to achieve for that group of people or places or things or pets that you serve with your action? For example, I will, actions I'm going to take for this focus group by abilities, skills, personality traits to their goal or desired outcome. Another example, if your career goal is to become a successful reading teacher, Your statement might look like, I will use my teaching gifts for my students to inspire a lifelong love of reading. And there you have it. How to know your purpose in 45 minutes or less. Once you have your purpose identified, the next step is to set the right business goal that aligns with your values and passion. I spoke about the goals in episode 1, how to reduce overwhelm with clear, measurable goals. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, I recommend checking it out. There's also a bonus handout mentioned in episode 1. Your purpose is the driving force behind your success. By dedicating some time to journaling and identifying your purpose, you're going to greatly increase your clarity to generate more satisfaction in your life. Do you ever find yourself creating a goal, then falling short or quitting before it's achieved? In episode 3 of the Mindful Mavericks podcast, I'll be sharing ways how you can actually achieve your goals for good so that you can make your desired outcome inevitable. Click subscribe so it'll be in your playlist soon so you don't miss out. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Mindful Mavericks podcast. I hope this episode inspired you to uncover your purpose. Now, I'm off to ride Metopia. You Zwifters know exactly what I'm talking about. Bye for now.